In the quiet solitude of her childhood home, Emma stumbled upon a dusty box tucked away in the attic. As she opened it, a treasure trove of memories spilled forth, a collection of old 16mm films capturing moments from her early years. Nostalgia mingled with curiosity as she decided to revisit the past through the lens of her father's vintage camera. As the flickering images danced on the screen, a startling revelation emerged. In the frames of laughter and innocence, there existed a spectral presence, an elusive sister whose existence had long been erased from Emma's conscious memory. The revelation struck with an unsettling force, shattering the illusion of a singular childhood. Determined to unveil the obscured truth, Emma embarked on a quest to unravel the mystery of her forgotten sister. The faded films became a portal to the past, guiding her through a labyrinth of hidden family secrets and buried traumas. Through interviews with reluctant relatives and meticulous examination of forgotten artifacts, Emma reconstructed the fragments of her fractured family history. The revelation was both haunting and poignant. An unspeakable tragedy had torn apart the once close siblings, erasing the existence of Emma's sister from the family narrative. Buried beneath the layers of denial and silence, Emma unearthed a tale of sorrow and loss that transcended generations. The sister, a nameless phantom relegated to the shadows, had become a sacrificial offering to the family's darkest secrets. Emma's journey into the past led her to the doorstep of a dilapidated family estate, an eerie mansion that had long been abandoned. In its forsaken halls, she confronted the spectral echoes of a tragedy that had haunted her family for decades. The answers, etched in the walls and whispered by the chilling wind, told a story of misplaced love, envy, and a sister condemned to a fate sealed in the darkness. As Emma grappled with the weight of her newfound knowledge, she faced a choice: to accept the unsettling truths that lurked in the shadows of her family's history, or to let the past remain a buried specter. The old 16mm films, once a portal to the forgotten, became both a curse and a catharsis, allowing Emma to reconcile with the ghosts that haunted her lineage. In the end, the attic, once a repository of forgotten memories, became a sanctuary of healing. Emma, having confronted the enigma of her lost sister, emerged from the shadows of the past with a newfound understanding of her own identity and the resilience to forge a path toward a future untethered from the ominous legacy that had defined her family for too long. The discovery of the old 16mm film opened a gateway to forgotten chapters of Olivia's childhood. As she delved deeper into the reel of memories, a chilling revelation unfurled. A sister she had long forgotten. The specter of her sibling lingered in the shadows, concealed by the passage of time and the intricacies of a fractured family. Haunted by the enigma of her lost sister, Olivia embarked on a quest to unravel the obscured past. The films, like ethereal breadcrumbs, led her through the labyrinth of family secrets. Each frame was a whisper in the dark, urging her to confront the hidden truths that lurked beneath the surface. The journey took Olivia to the heart of the family estate, a place steeped in echoes of the past. Dilapidated corridors bore witness to the untold story of a sisterhood shattered by circumstances beyond their control. The walls seemed to echo with the laughter of two inseparable souls, forever lost to the sepulchre of forgotten memories. In her pursuit of the truth, Olivia faced reluctant relatives and weathered the storm of ancestral silence. The nameless sister, confined to the shadows, became a symbol of a family's collective amnesia, a deliberate act of erasure to shield the present from the haunting scars of the past. As the layers of deception peeled away, Olivia uncovered a tale of sacrifice and betrayal. The sister, a casualty of familial discord, had become a phantom relegated to the recesses of the mind. The once vivid memories now painted a portrait of a family torn asunder, burdened by the weight of unspoken secrets. The climax of Olivia's odyssey brought her face to face with the decaying mansion, the silent witness to a tragedy that had long remained buried. The air was thick with the residue of anguish as she navigated the labyrinthine corridors, guided by the flickering light of the past. In the quiet embrace of the attic, where the forgotten film reels rested, Olivia confronted the specter of her sister. The shadows whispered tales of love lost, envy, and a sister condemned to oblivion. The revelation, though chilling, offered a cathartic release from the shackles of ancestral deceit. As Olivia emerged from the darkness, she carried with her the burden of remembrance. The old 16mm films, now a testament to a reclaimed sisterhood, became the bridge between past and present. The attic, once a vault of secrets, transformed into a sanctuary, where the echoes of forgotten laughter resonated once more. In the end, Olivia stood at the threshold of a reconciled family narrative. The sister, no longer confined to the shadows, became a beacon of resilience, a reminder that even in the darkest corners of the past, the light of understanding could dispel the haunting shadows and pave the way for a future unburdened by the ominous legacy that had defined her family for too long. Every morning, Charlotte awoke to a new reality, one where she inhabited a stranger's body. The disorienting shift in consciousness became an eerie routine, a mysterious puzzle that held the key to her own survival. As the daylight waned, a relentless stalker in black emerged, weaving through the shadows to claim her life. Haunted by the spectral figure that pursued her in the twilight hours, Charlotte found herself caught in a nightmarish loop. The bodies she occupied became vessels of borrowed time, each dawn resetting the sinister game orchestrated by an unseen force. Driven by an unyielding resolve to unravel the enigma, Charlotte embarked on a dual existence, one as herself and the other as a reluctant guest in the lives of others. The borrowed bodies carried echoes of their own secrets, leaving Charlotte to navigate the tangled web of intertwined destinies. The police, baffled by the series of inexplicable deaths, launched an investigation that mirrored Charlotte's desperate quest for answers. The murderer in black, a spectral phantom that defied identification, left no trace, only the cold imprint of impending doom on each crime scene. Charlotte's dual existence unraveled a tapestry of interconnected lives, converging at a nexus of shared destinies. Each body held a fragment of the puzzle, and as she pieced together the threads, a chilling revelation emerged. The murderer in black was a manifestation of her own fragmented soul, a specter of her deepest fears. As the police investigation intensified, Charlotte's confrontation with the elusive killer drew near. The boundaries between reality and the supernatural blurred, and the shadowy figure took on a haunting familiarity. The murderer, an embodiment of Charlotte's darkest impulses, mirrored the internal struggle she sought to evade. In the climactic encounter, Charlotte faced the killer in black, a doppelganger forged from the depths of her subconscious. The struggle transcended the physical realm, a battle between the fragmented facets of her own identity. The line between victim and perpetrator blurred, and Charlotte grappled with the shadows that threatened to consume her. The resolution unfolded in a surreal dance of fate and self-discovery. Charlotte, armed with the knowledge of her own internal demons, confronted the murderer within. The supernatural cycle shattered, and the morning light brought a sense of liberation, a rebirth from the haunting echoes of another life. As Charlotte awoke in her own body, the specter of the murderer in black dissolved into the recesses of memory. The police investigation, perplexed by the sudden cessation of inexplicable deaths, closed its case with a lingering sense of bewilderment. The ordeal, though surreal and nightmarish, left Charlotte with a profound understanding of her own resilience. The borrowed bodies and spectral pursuits faded into the annals of a peculiar dream. A chapter closed with the dawn of a new day, a testament to the enduring strength that emerged from the depths of an otherworldly mystery. In the aftermath of the otherworldly revelation, Charlotte found herself drawn into a clandestine realm where shadows whispered ancient secrets. The police investigation, halted by the enigmatic resolution, left unanswered questions that lingered like ghosts in the corridors of official records. Haunted by the echoes of her journey, Charlotte embarked on a quest to unveil the veiled truths that lay beyond the threshold of the known. The spectral figure, once a harbinger of doom, now guided her through the labyrinth of forgotten memories and hidden dimensions. As Charlotte delved deeper, she discovered an ancient pact woven into the fabric of existence, a cosmic contract that bound souls across lifetimes. The murderer in black, an emissary of the cosmic tapestry, emerged as a guardian of the temporal threads, enforcing the delicate balance between the living and the ethereal. Guided by the enigmatic spectre, Charlotte navigated through realms where time folded upon itself, revealing the interconnected lives that transcended the boundaries of mortality. The police, unaware of the metaphysical currents at play, continued their investigation into the inexplicable events that had gripped the town. In her pursuit of understanding, Charlotte encountered other souls entangled in the cosmic weave. Each bore the weight of a shared destiny, an intricate dance orchestrated by forces that defied mortal comprehension. Together, they formed a fellowship of seekers, bound by a common quest to decipher the mysteries that veiled their existence. As the fellowship ventured into the realms of the supernatural, they confronted challenges that tested the limits of their mortal understanding. Ancient guardians, ethereal guides, and malevolent entities crossed their path, each holding a key to the cosmic enigma they sought to unravel. The murderer in black, now revealed as an ethereal protector rather than a harbinger of doom, guided Charlotte and her companions through the astral planes. Together, they unveiled the hidden truths etched into the annals of time, transcending the boundaries of the physical world. In the final revelation, the cosmic tapestry unfolded, a mosaic of interconnected lives, destinies interwoven like threads in an infinite fabric. The murderer in black, once perceived as a spectral menace, emerged as a guardian tasked with preserving the delicate balance between the mortal realm and the transcendent unknown. As the fellowship embraced their newfound knowledge, they became custodians of the cosmic tapestry. The police investigation, blinded by the veil that shrouded the supernatural, faded into obscurity, leaving the town to grapple with the enigma that lingered like a half-remembered dream. Charlotte, now a guardian of the temporal threads, walked the thin line between the seen and the unseen. The echoes of her journey reverberated through the ages, a testament to the enduring quest for understanding that transcended the confines of mortal existence. The town, forever touched by the mysteries that unfolded, stood at the threshold of a new dawn, a realm where shadows and revelations coexisted in an eternal dance.